G'day guys, Yosti from Iron Edge here. This week for basic training, we're covering the ancient warrior art of the spear throw. Now, apart from increasing your attack range in combat, allowing you to hunt wild animals for a meal, or simply to keep those dreaded and nasty burpies at bay, the spear throw is a deceptively difficult obstacle to master. However, understanding the principles of throwing and knowing the rules of this sneaky obstacle will have you defeating that menacing hay bale with a mere flick of the wrist. So this is how it works. With your single spear, you must line up 10 metres from your target. With a single throw, that spear must lodge soundly into that target and not fall out. Failing to do so will incur a draining and time-consuming 30 of your all-time favourite exercise. Simple, yeah? Well, with a little prep, a bunch of practice and a whole stack of burpees, you'll be watching those Spartan noobs kissing the dirt whilst you sail on by. Without further ado, here are 4 exercises to help you ace this challenge. First up requires a little construction, so here's one that I prepared earlier. Meet the makeshift Iron Edge dummy spear. Not as sharp as the real thing, but will still serve as a valuable aid to hone that throwing arm. Grab an Iron Edge massage ball, throw it into the middle of a short thick sock, and gaffer tape the sucker to the end of a broomstick. This will give a realistic weighted feel to the spear, allowing it to behave like the real thing when thrown. Half the battle with spear throwing lies in simply getting it to fly straight and true. Pick it up and throw anyhow, and the thing will tumble and travel all over the place. The real trick, however, is to take your time, find the balance point, aim and throw. Remember, you only have one shot to get it right. To throw effectively, grab your spear in the index finger and thumb of your throwing hand and find that balance point. Then, fold your hand around the shaft so that the spear lies diagonally across the palm. Stand with a staggered stance so your opposite foot faces your target. To aim, reach your other hand out and point at your target. Now reach back and let fly with a complete follow through, continuing to sight your target as the spear leaves your hand. Naturally, if you miss, jump up and get down like we all know you love to, 10 times over. Next is a great loaded throw with our good old friend, the dead ball. Going heavy won't serve you well here because a good and accurate throw requires speed and hand-eye coordination, not just raw power and strength. Needless to say, grab yourself a 6 or a 9 kilo dead ball to load that throw and develop power and speed for that action. Assume a strong staggered stance. Set the ball on the shoulder, twist as much as you do for the spear, and let fly as far as you can. All the while sighting and keeping an eye on your invisible target. Run over and repeat. Remember, for muscular balance, throw from both arms. Third up is an awesome exercise for generating rotational core strength and power. Meet the Torsen Aider, a tool that was developed with Olympic discus throwers and shot putters in mind. Having a strong midsection is one thing, but generating dynamic power whilst being strong through the core is entirely a different story. Grab the bar with 2 hands, rotate around a central axis and keep those arms locked. Drive and power the movement through the hips, legs and upper torso. Awesome movement, yet incredibly taxing. And lastly, to develop great unilateral strength and balance through our posterior chain, is a kettlebell single leg contralateral deadlift. Stand tall with a kettlebell in your non-dominant hand. Lead with your hip and step the same leg as the kettlebell side backward, trying not to touch it on the ground. With a strong neutral spine, lower the kettlebell in a straight line to the floor, not allowing that front knee to move past your toe line. Once you touch the floor, drive strongly through your glutes and hammies and raise yourself up again. Remember, drive and keep your weight in that front heel at all times. Here's a training and workout guide to help you prepare for the spear throw. Like any task, the more you practice, the easier it gets, till it becomes damn near instinctive. And naturally, the better you get, the less burpees you'll have to endure. Unless, of course, you're a sadistic sort and just love burpees. Either way, don't forget to check all the action out at spartanrace.com.au and the Spartan Race Australia Facebook page. For all your training needs, hit us up at ironedge.com.